I'm Jen Spurl, fitness specialist for Tualatin Hills Parks and Recreation District, and we're going to do a family yoga video. I have Emily, Anna, and Claire with me today. I'm going to step off camera so I can be socially distanced away from this family, so I'll be behind the scenes, and we'll let these guys step on the camera to get started. So go ahead and have a seat and sit with your eyes closed. Gently closing your eyes, just pay attention to your breathing. And slowly start to move your head side to side and forward and back, still keeping your eyes closed. And come to center and gently roll those shoulders forward and back, still keeping those eyes closed. Relax those shoulders and gently let your eyes open. Good. Let's take our hands on our knees and start to circle our torso. Circle your torso around like you're moving inside a big hula hoop. Nice work. And reverse direction. Back to center, and we'll do a little side stretch. So take your arm up to the side, take your left hand out, inhale, and then exhale, stretch down. Beautiful. Inhale to come up, switch sides, exhale down, inhale up, one more time to each side. Should feel a nice stretch along your side. Good, and up. Very nice. Now we'll do a spinal twist. So you're going to take one hand to the opposite knee and take the other hand behind you. In breath, sit up tall. Out breath, look over your shoulder. And just hold there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. In breath. Untwist and switch to the other side. So hand on the opposite knee, other hand goes back, sit up nice and tall and twist and breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and untwist. Beautiful. Now we're going to come over to our hands and our knees and get into some animal poses. So on your hands and your knees, you get to be a cow and a cat. So you're going to drop your belly and lift your face and look up and go moo. Perfect. And then cat, do your best meow. Meow. Good. Go back and forth. Moo and meow, however you would like. Moo. Meow. And moo, meow, moo, and meow. One more. Moo, meow. And then come to center. And then we'll move side to side like a trout. So side to side like a trout. I don't know, what does a trout make noise? Swoosh, swoosh. It doesn't make noise. It doesn't talk though, does he? So side to side like a trout. And then we'll come back, and then we'll go into down dog. So curl those toes under and send your hips up to the sky. Good. Go ahead and hold there. So you've got your puppy tail is up in the air, and you can wiggle around a little bit. There you go. Puppy tail's up in the air. You can take one leg and stretch it up. Take the other leg and stretch it up. Switching sides, that looks great. And then we'll come back down to our knees. And then come all the way down to your tummy to be a cobra. So this is our last little animal. You can be a cobra, or snakes are going to come up and then hiss. You can be a big snake or a little snake. Good. Release. And then we'll go into seed pose. So you're going to stretch back and make yourself very small. You're a little seed. Good. And go ahead and come back up to hands and knees. So we'll go through all those animals one more time. So we're going to start with our cow. We're going to go moo. We're going to go with our cat. Meow. We're going to go into our down dog and go into a puppy. Down dog. Your little puppy tail up in the air, puppy sound. Come down to your tummies and find your snake. And then go into a seed. So checking in your seed, just breathe. Now you're a seed under the soil, and you feel all that warm sunshine. And it recently rained, so you've got water on you. You're ready to grow. You're going to grow up into a big tree or a little tree. So slowly start to grow up in that sunshine. Slowly, slowly come on up to stand. And you're going to pick one leg to balance on. Find your tree. You can be a very tall tree. You can have big branches. You can be a tree in the wind. Great balance. Nice work. And then go ahead and release down. Perfect. And as we stand, this is mountain pose. We stand with your feet a little narrower than hip distance, with your arms out, sitting up nice and tall, and gently close your eyes. This is mountain pose. This is a nice way to just get centered in between doing balancing poses on each side. So we're going to go back down into our seat. Back into a little seed. And then you get the water, and you feel the water and the sunshine warming you up, and you're ready to grow. You're going to grow up, up, up. Find your tree with your other leg to balance on. Again, you could be a tree with big branches. Tall tree. Nice. And go ahead and release down. And then we'll come back into mountain pose. So while you're standing in mountain pose, recentering, think about which side did one side feel easier than the other? Did it feel different from one side to the other? We're going to do both sides one more time. And we'll make it a little bit more challenging. So go ahead and let your eyes open up. And we'll go back down into our seed. All right, and then you feel the sunshine and the rain, and you start to grow up again. Come on up, trees. Go back to that first side. So find your tree, and then And you challenge your balance by closing your eyes. What happens when you close your eyes? Good. Open those eyes. Release. Find your mountain. Open the eyes. Come back down to your seat. One more tree pose on the other side. All right, little seeds, you feel the warm, warm sunshine. Come on up. Okay, we're going to go for your balancing on that second side. Find your tree. Wonderful. And then see if you can close your eyes on this side. Great balance, everyone. And open those eyes and release down. Find your mountain pose. Great job. So we're done with our animals, we're done with our trees, now we're going to move into being warriors. So not warriors in the sense of fighting or being angry, but warriors in the sense of inner strength and confidence. Okay? So we're going to start with warrior one. So you're going to put your right foot forward and your left foot back, and reach those arms up overhead. Good. Bend that right knee. Feel nice and strong in your legs. Good. Think about lifting your heart up, relaxing shoulders, and then are we breathing? We're remembering to breathe. Good. Bend that front knee a little bit more. Beautiful. So this is warrior one. Go ahead and take your hands down and then step into mountain to collect yourself again. And we'll switch to the other side. So now it's that left foot that's coming forward. Right leg back. Bending that knee. Arms up. Find that nice strong warrior. Good. And breathe. Can you feel the muscles in your legs working? Yeah. Good. And then we'll bring our hands down and step back into mountain pose. Great job. So we did warrior one. Now we'll move into warrior two. So that right foot steps forward, left foot steps back, and turn your foot out a little bit more. Now your left arm reaches back over your left foot, and your front arm reaches forward over your toes. Good. And then you're looking out over those right fingertips. This is warrior two. Again, feel nice, strong legs. And breathe. Great work. Come up, and again, we'll step our feet together, and you can center, and we'll switch to the other side. So the left foot comes forward, right foot steps back and turns out. Reach those arms. So you've got your left hand reaching out over your left toes, your right leg switching back over that right leg. Look out over your left fingertips, feel those nice strong legs. Great job, and then step into mountain pose. Good. And our last warrior is warrior three that we're going to do today. So right leg, you're going to balance on that right foot. Show me which one is your right leg. Good. You're You're going to stretch your left leg back and reach those arms forward. This is our flying warrior. Great job. And breathe. Good. What amazing balance. Good. And then slowly come back up into that mountain pose. So a trick to balancing on one leg that I didn't talk about before because you guys did such a great job with your tree pose, it's really helpful to look at one thing. So if you can find one thing to stare at, that's a good helpful tip. We'll try the other side. So left leg is your standing leg. Your right leg is going to stretch back. Find one object to stare at. Reach those arms forward and breathe. Beautiful. We'll hold just a couple more breaths here. And come on up. Excellent work. Everybody's doing great. So we're going to move down to sitting. And we'll do a butterfly pose. So if you take the soles of your feet together, so now your knees are like big butterfly wings. And you can hold on to those feet and then just let those knees open up. Good. Feel a nice stretch in your hips. Good. And go ahead and come on up. And then we'll stretch the legs out in front for a forward fold. So we'll feel a nice stretch on the backs of the legs. So we'll inhale, reach arms up. And exhale, see if you can reach for those toes. Oh yeah. And it's okay if you don't touch your toes. But just reach, find a good stretch in the backs of your legs and in your back muscles. And then try to find stillness. So see if you can just hold and breathe. Good, and slowly come up. Nice work. And we'll make a table. So hands come back. Walk those feet in. And you're going to press your hips up to make a tabletop with your tummy. Good. You should feel a nice stretch on your shoulders here. Good. Release down. And you could make your table walk, or like if I walk around, I call it a crab. So you can come back up and then just walk around. There you go. Great job. Nice work. And then go ahead and come back. Good. And let's stretch those legs out again. And just do another fold, reaching for those toes. We've got some tight hamstrings out there, tight backs of the legs. And we'll come up again and go back into that tabletop. Oh, we're getting fancy. Good. Go ahead and release down. Nice work. So from here, everybody can take a couple of minutes and do a pose of choice. So those of you at home, and Anna and Claire and Emily can do whatever pose they would like to do for a couple of minutes. We've got some wheel poses out there. Those look great. Good. Just a few more seconds so you can come down and try something different if you would like. What else do you want to do? Balance, great. Nice. Good work. So let's go ahead and come back together, and you'll head down to your backs for a spinal twist. So I want you to start with lying on your backs and hug your knees into your chest. And you might need to spread out just a little bit. And how about we have all of you turn sideways? Perfect. And then go ahead and give yourself a little bit of space. Hug your knees into your chest. Good. Now take your arms out to your sides like an airplane. And let your knees fall one direction toward an elbow. So maybe to the right or to the left. Yeah, so if your knees go to the right, you're going to look over your left hand. And if your knees go to the left, look towards your right hand. And just relax there. And breathe. Go ahead and bring those knees to center, and we'll switch to the other side. So if you had your knees to the left, go to the right. Look over that opposite hand and breathe. And bring your knees to center. And now here comes the best part, the Shavasana or corpse pose. So go ahead and stretch yourself out. Maybe give yourselves a little bit of space. Let your legs relax. Gently close your eyes. This is where I'm going to tell you guys a story. So imagine that you're on the beach and you're lying in the sand on a blanket or a towel. And there's a nice breeze in the air. You can hear the ocean waves. Good, you can hear the waves kind of lapping up on the shore. And the sunshine feels so nice. And you're being very still because there's seagulls around. And you've put a little bit of birdseed in your open hand. And you really want the seagulls to come over and gently eat the birdseed out of your hand. You want them to come as close as possible. So you need to hold very still. And just listen to the waves. Feel the warm sunshine and the nice breeze. And the seagulls will come by and feel safe. Slowly start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. And gently, as slowly as you can, like you're moving in slow motion, gently roll over to one side. And slowly come back up to a seated position, just like we started. And we sit up nice and tall and close our eyes. And bring our hands to heart center. And we say namaste. which means the best in me honors the best in you. So one more time, namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you very much.